You won't believe this actually happened in real life. The emergency broadcast told everyone to hide in their homes, but mine told me to leave. It arrived at 3:06 a.m., not the loud, screaming kind, no blaring tone, no vibration rattling the nightstand, just a soft chime, polite enough that I almost ignored it. I only checked because I was already awake, staring at the ceiling, listening to the house settle. Emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. I sat up. The message beneath it was short. Remain indoors, lock all doors and windows. Do not respond to voices outside. Await further instructions. That wasn't unusual. Weather alerts, security incidents, there were reasons, but my chest tightened. The wording felt off, too specific, too calm. Then another notification appeared. You should not be there. I stared at my phone, thumb hovering over the screen. A third message arrived before I could do anything. Your house is not listed as safe. I laughed once, sharp and humorless. Okay, I muttered. Sure. I checked social media, news apps, group chats. Everyone else had received the first alert. No one mentioned the second. I typed a message to my sister. Did you get anything weird? Before she could reply, my phone chimed again. Do not contact others. They will not receive accurate information. The lights in my bedroom flickered. I stood and looked out the window. The street was empty. No cars, no people, no flashing lights. Just the usual row of houses, dark and quiet, like the world had paused without telling me. Across the street, Mrs. Donnelly's porch light turned on. She stepped outside. I raised my hand to wave. My phone vibrated hard. Do not acknowledge them. Mrs. Donnelly stood on her porch, head tilted slightly, listening. After a moment, she looked directly at my window. She smiled, not wide, not friendly, but expectant. My phone buzzed again. She does not know it is using her face. The smile didn't move, but her mouth opened. I couldn't hear the words through the glass, but I knew it was my name. I backed away. From downstairs, I heard a knock. One slow rap. Then another. I froze. The knocking moved, not louder, not faster, but closer. Not at the front door. Inside the house. The knock came again, right behind me on my bedroom door. I hadn't heard footsteps. I hadn't heard the stairs. I stared at the handle as it began to turn. My phone vibrated so hard it almost slipped from my hand. Leave now. Do not use the door. Do not look back. Where? I whispered. The response came immediately. Anywhere else is better. The handle stopped. From the other side, someone sighed. Long. Patient. Like they'd been inconvenienced. Hello? A voice called softly. My voice. I didn't think anymore. I climbed out the bedroom window, dropping into the cold grass. The night air felt wrong. Too still. Like sound had been turned down. As I ran, I saw movement in other windows, curtains shifting, faces pressed close to glass, watching, learning. My phone buzzed one last time as I reached the end of the street. Good, you left before it finished deciding. I've been driving since then. The alerts stopped once I crossed the city line. The news says it was a glitch, a system error, nothing to worry about. But every night when I check my phone, there's a notification waiting, same header, same calm tone. Do not return, it remembers your address.